Phase 3 is essentially the polishing of the recruits, where their skills and knowledge are honed and tested. Phase 3 begins with Table 2 firing, where recruits learn to fire their rifle under more realistic combat conditions, such as unknown distances, at night, and wearing a gas mask. During Basic Warrior Training, or BWT, recruits learn the fundamentals of combat. They sleep in the field and eat MREs. Skills taught include camouflage, low crawling, land navigation, basic squad tactics, rappelling, and other foundations of military skills. Training Day 63, the Crucible. The recruits are awakened at 2 a.m. to prepare for their hike to the Crucible. They are only 54 hours away from becoming Marines, but they will be the most difficult 54 hours of their lives. The Crucible is the defining moment of recruit training. For most, the Crucible will be the first time they reach the limits of their mental, physical, and emotional endurance. They will know that they are capable of much more than they previously believed. The young men and women leaving for the Crucible exit the squad bay for the last time as recruits. They will return as United States Marines. The Crucible is 54 hours of intense, physically demanding training under conditions of sleep and food deprivation. During this time, recruits will be forged in the furnace of shared hardship and tough training that is the time-tried and battle-proven trademark of Marine Corps recruit training. There will be night forced marches, a tough night infiltration movement, a combat resupply event, a casualty evacuation drill, and combat field firing. Any recruit who quits will not bear the title Marine. Here, you can see the recruits going through a combat course with multiple obstacles and situations they could run into on the battlefield. They play the sounds of machine gun fire and explosions to simulate the combat environment. Pugil Sticks 4. Here, the bouts will start with the recruits entering simulated trenches that lead into an enclosed area that represents a machine gun nest. The bouts are controlled by a martial arts instructor that starts and stops the bouts. Each bout is stopped after a set amount of time, or when a properly executed technique is delivered to an opponent.
Get him, swing, fight back! Let go of him and fight! How much do you weigh? 165, sir. Stand behind him!
Recruits will encounter unique obstacles, each bearing the name of a heroic Marine from the Corps' illustrious history, which can only be negotiated with teamwork. Once each obstacle is overcome, the drill instructor mentors the recruits, critiques their efforts, and retells the story of the Marine for whom the obstacle was named, bringing to light how that individual exemplified the Marine Corps' core values.
Conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity in action against the enemy while serving as Weapons Platoon Sergeant, Company C, 1st Battalion, 2nd Marines, Regimental Combat Team 2. On 23 March, Gunnery Sergeant Jordan's platoon was tasked to conduct the attack north through the city on Nasiriyah to secure a critical bridgehead on the north side of the
courage,
city.
Commitment. The Crucible is the culminating event in recruit training. And in order to become a Marine, all recruits must complete and pass the entire evaluation. Capping the already tough challenges of the previous 2 days is a 9-mile march with full packs and all of their personal equipment. It is the final event designed to see who has what it takes. At the end of the march, the recruits participate in the Emblem Ceremony. This is the moment when the legacy is handed down. They earn the title Marine, and the newest Marines are presented with the Marine Corps emblem, the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, by their drill instructors.
Congratulations, Bossford.
Thank you, sir.
It's all right to cry.
Sir.
The Eagle, Globe, and Anchor is what sets Marines apart from other branches of service who delineate themselves by occupational specialty or demonstrate allegiance to a specific unit through the wearing of a patch or symbol. The only symbol Marines recognize is the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. Receiving the emblem signifies that the recruits have earned the title of United States Marine. They will now stand with their instructors as the nation's newest Marines.
Marines, welcome to our Corps. You are truly one of the few and the proud.
Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies.
Against all enemies.
Foreign and domestic.
Foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith.
And allegiance to the same.
And allegiance to the same.
That I will obey the orders.
That I will obey the orders.
Of the President of the United States.
Of the President of the United States.
And the orders.